A landmark 10-year government study of some 10,000 type 2 diabetics out this evening is not what they'd been hoping to hear. Researchers wanted to see if using existing drugs to treat blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood fats lowers the risk of heart problems. Elaine Quijano is here to tell us what they found. Hi, Elaine.
Hello to you, Russ. Well, most of the 25 million people with type 2 or adult onset diabetes die of heart attacks or strokes. Researchers wanted to see if combining existing drugs to treat blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood fats would actually lower that cardiovascular risk. What they found is that using these drugs more aggressively provided no benefit to the majority of people in this study, Russ.
Okay, so what are we talking about specifically here?
Let's start at the beginning, basically. Researchers thought that lowering systolic blood pressure among high-risk diabetics over 62 from, say, 140 to below 120 would be effective at lowering heart disease risk. But that wasn't the case. The real news here, though, lies in the second part of this study, looking at blood fats or triglycerides and cholesterol. Investigators found that people with type 2 diabetes who took a statin like Zocor to lower their cholesterol and a drug like Tricor called a Fibrate to lower blood fats did not reduce their risk of stroke or heart attack. Only 15% saw some benefit. In fact, Russ, in some cases, there were actually some negative side effects.
Looking at this from the big picture, why is this significant?
This is significant. This was a big surprise, first of all, to the medical community, Russ. And it's a reality check, really, for diabetics and the physicians who treat them. The FDA, by the way, says it is reviewing the study, and it's expected to comment on this more tomorrow.
Okay, if I'm diabetic, what should I do at this point?
It's a good question. You basically want to know what your HDL cholesterol, your good cholesterol, and your triglyceride numbers are. That's your blood fat number. And consult your doctor, because if you're taking both a Fibrate and a statin, there's a chance you might not need to take both. What we do know is that losing just 5 to 10% of your body weight does lower your risk for heart disease.
A lot of good information. Elaine Quijano, thank you very much.
Sure.